Describe what it is that we need to look for. As you do that, is it giving us a date?
It does. I can point to it, which is Friday, July 10th, 2020, and then 6:49 a.m. as it's counting.
All right. When generally does Mr. Dinkins first enter the parking lot in that maroon Chevy Impala?
It's going to be coming up here shortly, right before 6:50.
Okay. And then can you give us a sense of what direction it will be coming into the parking lot?
I can point to it on the screen.
Is that the maroon Chevy Impala that's coming in?
That is.
Okay.
Come from the top right to the left of the screen.
All right. And then the time generally would be what?
6:50.
Okay. Now, is there feed that shows us approaching the Walmart?
Like if the person was to walk on foot and enter the business?
Well, yeah, and we're probably going to be more circumspect, but will we see him approaching and waiting at doors for the store?
Yes.
Okay. Is the store open at this point in time?
Not before 7 a.m. now.
Detective Obert, what do we have here right now?
It is one of the general entrances to the business. Camera views. It's 6:59 a.m. right now. We see the defendant standing near two other people in line waiting to go into Walmart.
Okay. I know that we're not showing all views, but when he got there originally, was he able to get into the store?
No, he approached the store at approximately 6:51, went to both general entrances, and returned back to his vehicle and left.
And then did he come back into the parking lot?
He did.
Okay. And what time would he headed back into the parking lot?
At approximately 6:58.
All right. So then is this the second time that he's approached the doors to enter the business?
It is.
All right. When are customers finally able to get into the store?
From this angle, the defendant tries to go up to the door closer and ends up just walking over to the other entrance. So we're not sure what time these people were able to enter, but we know he used the other door, and he was eventually able to get in around 7:04 a.m.
How is Mr. Dinkins dressed?
Gold shoes, appears to be the same shorts that we that he was wearing when he came down to the police station, white t-shirt, and then a black do-rag.
Okay. So still he has those gold shoes.
That is correct.
Are we past the 7 o'clock hour at this point?
We are.
Where are we at?
7:01 a.m.
Where are we at relative to our time frame?
7:03 a.m., which would have been the approximate time of that phone ping in Clinton.
When you watched video surveillance footage, was there any footage that ever picked up the vehicle traveling at a point where we could see through that front windshield?
There was. That was when he was leaving the lot for the first time at approximately 6:54 a.m. There was a passenger.
Okay. And then for purposes of our written record, what just happened?
The subject went up to the door, the defendant went up to the door, and then now has moved over to another entrance to try to gain access into the business.
Okay. The frame that we're playing, what is it numbered as?
2.
Okay. Now let's jump over to frame 4. Let's go ahead and set up frame 4. Tell me what we're going to see in frame 4.
It should be the other entrance to the Walmart and eventually show the defendant being able to enter the business.
Okay. Where are we at on our counter?
7:04 a.m. There, the defendant just entered the business shortly before 7:05 a.m.
All right. I'm getting a little help from my younger assistant here. All right. And then what time did he enter the store?
Just a little bit before 7:05 a.m.
All right. Now we're going to jump over to another video segment. Is there a segment that will show where he goes in the store and makes a selection?
It does.
Okay. What video are we going to be playing as far as the number?
8.
Okay. All right. Where are we at in the store now?
Just from the view of the video footage, it looks like there's cleaning supplies along the left aisle, and then looks like some clothing on the right of the screen.
Has Mr. Dinkins come into view yet?
He's just now coming into view on the top part of the screen, and he has a cart with him, and he's walking over towards the cleaners section.
Okay, what was the time?
7:06.
What is Mr. Dinkins doing at this point in time?
He's placing 2 bottles of Clorox bleach into his cart.
What was the size of those bottles of Clorox bleach?
81 ounces each.
And were those smaller in sizes compared to the bleach that was found in the apartment of Andrea Culberson?
It was the same size.
Okay. And did Ms. Culberson ever describe the defendant bringing any bottles of bleach back to the apartment that day?
It was never mentioned in any testimony or any interviews that I had with her.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to go out of this one right here. We'll just escape. All right. Now, is there a view of the transaction when he purchases those items?
There is.
Okay. And then as far as the video feed that we're going to be playing, what number is assigned to that?
12.
Where is the purchase made from?
Self-checkout.
What time are we looking at on our counter right now?
It's approaching 7:08 a.m.
For a written record, what is Mr. Dinkins doing?
He has scanned one bottle of bleach, but from the receipt we can tell that he scans it twice to pay for 2 bottles
And then how does he pay for it?
with cash.
And is that consistent with what we noted on the receipt itself?
Yes.
And then what time generally is he taking the receipt and completing this transaction?
Almost at 7:09 a.m.
All right. Detective Obert, we had conducted a review of this footage last night for purposes of playing it. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Do you recall what video segment would show the Chevy Impala passing under camera where it would have picked up DL in the vehicle? Today, for some reason, things don't seem to be working out quite right.
You would go back to the DPD file. No, sorry, go back to the DPD parking lot.
Gotcha?
And then it would be the, there's a still shot of it, but then it should be number 8.
Number 8?
Yep.
Okay, so let's play number 8. And this would be under the file that's denoted DPD parking lot?
Yes, this is it when he first comes and leaves the business.
What is the time on our counter here?
6:54 a.m.
Has he already left the store that first time when he wasn't able to get in?
This is now showing the Impala leaving before he could get in the store.
And as we look at it, does it show?
It shows a passenger, appears to be black male, or yeah.
All right. After this, is that where we then observed him coming back into the parking lot that second time that you've described?
Yeah, at approximately 6:57 a.m.
Thank you.